The first video is going to be a story trailer, then followed by a prototype trailer.
It's difficult to understand, to remember. These surgeons work for the Aquarian Securities Consortium, the UAC's largest love-hate business partner. Mostly hate, it seems. But how long ago was that? What happened after you joined the Space Marines? The off-book best force any military has ever developed. That was months ago. The surgeons are extracting something from inside your skull. It's an apparatus, they say, that assembled around your brainstem. It allows you to be remote controlled. They'd heard rumors, but you're the first they've seen. So who's been doing the controlling? It's been years, they tell you. But that's impossible. You've been defected, given to Aquarian. All you can remember is a single word, basilisk. Salvaged from a flash memory of something. The UAC are terraforming Mars into a new paradise. But your controller saw something. You saw something. It's locked in that remote apparatus, sitting in a bloody pan beside the operating table. Aquarian wants Mars, and the UAC is holding the Earth's economy ransom in response. Their war could crack the planet in half. People need to know what you have seen. There's no one on the UAC's Mars space station. It's broken and burning, and no one on the surface is responding. The invasion is loud when it rolls through the ship. What are these creatures? How did they get on board? God, what are those sounds? After you climb into an evacuation capsule, you almost can't hear them anymore. The force of the ejection pins you in place. It's difficult to lean into the window. Did anyone else evacuate? The ship is a twisted wreck now, burning into the atmosphere. Across the comm channel, they stop screaming. The surface looks dead as it reaches for the capsule, twisted and empty. The capsule bores clean through the angry Martian stone. When it finally stops, it reports your survival, just in case you stop paying attention. There are buildings nearby. Wreckage. Mars. Death.
As you can see, the game looks a lot more dark and brutal. So this is one of the early prototypes encounter with Pinky, the monster, where you first scan it into your system. So here's an early UI exploration mockup that they did for single player and multiplayer, how you switch between the two. You can see is play online and then play single player, new campaign, mission select extras and settings with the gameplay in the background of your character. Here's another look of a second mockup that they did. Now you can see the triangle where you can see single, multiplayer, and snap maps all together on the same screen, which goes to the next part. You can see it's definitely more digital and definitely a different look than the other type of Doom that we usually see, where it's a more futuristic look to the approach. Here's a third UI mockup where you can see the game's name, Doom, and then the red planet in the background. Instead of going with the four corners to choose between multiplayer campaign, you go straight down and you just scroll through it. Now this is a UI I prefer. It looks more clean and looks more traditional to what Doom players may expect. And we have our fourth mockup. You can see the triangle is still present, but you don't switch between them. It just goes towards the campaign, multiplayer, and snap mats with the game in the background. This is definitely a more modern look. However, I would say number 3 is still my favorite. Let me know which UI you guys like the most of the 3. According to this file, it says unknown crash site video. So this could have been early in the game where we crash landed somewhere and we started off the game, or this could be somewhere in the middle or end of the game where it could be the conclusion of you trying to escape and you just land on a planet, or some mission in between. I'm having little Dead Space vibes in my mind of how things just go awry all the time. Here is an unused multiplayer intro idea. Most likely they probably wouldn't have gone with this since it doesn't seem like it really fit the game, but you can see on the previous UIs it fit for that particular UI if they were going to it. Now you can see on the right side of the mini map of a player progressing through it, you can see all the unique ideas that they had for the map, and you can see challenges at the bottom of different achievements and trophies that you could got through multiplayers. And you have the little tip screen at the bottom right. Here we have an unused intro storyboard for the game. So those are all the leaks that we found of previous concept of the early Doom 4 ideas. Special thanks to the G-Man's archive for posting this. You can actually see it all for yourself. I'll put a link in the description. And the last we're going to see is the logo intro of the game. Appreciate toss a like and subscribe for putting all this together for you to enjoy.